Welcome to another episode of the Group Parlay podcast with myself, Nick Strum, Andy Simo, Kevin Asoyan, unable to join us. Another tough one for the fellas last night. Pistons failed to cover by a solid 2 points. Kevin and I hit. Just cannot get on the same page. Same as last month. I'll hand it off to Andy for a quick recap of yesterday's parlay.
Yeah, pretty much a screw job in a lot of ways. So the Pistons, can't remember who they played. Who'd they play?
The Pistons played the Trailblazers.
The Blazers. The Trailblazers shot 47% from three. So that right there just makes it almost impossible to win. And they shot over, I think they shot 54% from the field. So they just had probably the best shooting game of the year. Anfernee Simons, he was 8 from 11 from three. He had 36 or 46 points, I think. 36 or 46. He just went off. Like, he could not miss. Pistons ended up winning in the end. They had a couple nice runs to, they were down 22 at one point. Then they came back, and then it was pretty much tight the rest of the game. And then what would have been fun is at the end of the game, one of the Pistons guys dunked the ball that would have pushed us over the number, and they said he didn't make it in time, so they only won by 3 instead of winning by 5. So just absolutely funny things happening there. But Pistons couldn't cover it. So once that happened, we knew we were done. But Bucks -5.5. Absolute blowout there. They absolutely dominated whoever they played. I can't remember. And the Kings won in double overtime. That would have been a hell of a sweat. No one would have stayed up because that game started at 9:10. But double overtime winner, so it probably ended around 1 o'clock. Good hit for you. They ended up winning by 5. So, yeah, on the month. Not great. You and Kev are 3-3. I'm 2-4. 0-6. Again, can't get on the same page. 2 out of 3s in 3 out of the 6 bets this year. 2 out of 3.
Same new year, same us. That's all there is.
So, I mean, maybe we'll break our record of like 2 out of 3s from last month. I think it was like 18 or 19, 2 out of 3s. Just insane stuff. So, what are you going to do? But we push on.
What are you going to do
today? A little college basketball, a little NBA, a little NHL. NHL from you. So
got to dip my toe in.
Let's get into it. You want to kick it off? You want to start?
Yeah, I am dipping my toe into the NHL waters. I'm going Jets money line at home against the Predators. The Jets come into this game losing 3 straight. I look for a bounce back spot here. Jets are elite at home, 14-4-2. Preds on the last leg of a long road trip. They've actually won 2 straight, but they are not good on the road. 5-13-4. I'm going better hockey team here. It's as simple as that. There's got to be something I'm missing here. The line shouldn't be where it's at, but the Jets are just a better hockey team than the Predators.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. The Predators keep getting respect lines because they have a good roster and they were great last year, but they're so bad this year. I think it's coaching is really what it comes down to. Their roster is better than the Jets, but they don't play better than the Jets.
Yeah, their last 2 wins, the great goaltending. I think they've given up 1 goal in the last 2 games, so worries me a little bit. But I think they're on their 6th or 7th game of a long road trip. Just give me the Jets at home.
Yeah, and the Jets have, I think, the 2nd or 3rd best power play in the league. They're very good.
And the Predators have the 7th most penalty minutes in the league, which
love that.
Does not help.
No. All right, I'll go next. I'm going Timberwolves -4. They are playing the Pelicans. Timberwolves 18-17 overall. The Pelicans are 7-29, and they're on a back-to-back win streak. They've won 2 in a row. It was a home and home against the Wizards, who are like the only team worse than the Pelicans. Neither team's good at covering the spread, but I see this as a good opportunity for the Timberwolves. They faced a couple tough teams. Their last 4 have been against the Clippers, the Pistons, the Celtics, and OKC. So they've had a tough stretch. Here's a little bit easier of a game for them. But Timberwolves is a better basketball team. No Brandon Ingram for the Pelicans. DeJounte Murray is a game-time decision. Timberwolves are also on a 3-game losing streak, And like I said, the Pelicans are on a 2-game win streak. Just based on their records and the talent on the teams, I look for that to flip today. I don't think that T-Wolves are going to lose 4 in a row, especially to a bad team. So a little bit of a system play there, but give me the T-Wolves all day here.
Yeah, it's again another one that sounds too obvious. It's clearly a better basketball team here, but
I'm just trying not to overthink it. You just don't overthink it.
It's a way to go. It's a way to go.
Yeah. So, all right, and then we have Kevin's. He gave us a very lengthy explanation for this, so I will give it a shot. He is going Tennessee, Florida over 147.5. 2 top 10 college basketball teams matching up against each other. Number 1 defense against the number 3 offense in the country. They are number 1 Florida is number 1 in offensive rebounding, and they're averaging 88 points per game. Florida is coming off a 100-106 loss against Kentucky. Florida doesn't play defense. They're giving up 62 points, they're giving up 62 field goal attempt average per game. They rank 309th in the country. And whatever that stat is, I don't even know what it is.
Field goal attempts a game. So they're allowing 62 field goal attempts a game, which is a lot.
52 shots or 62 shots a game. Yeah, which is 309th in it. So they are giving up 62 field goal attempts per game, which is 309th in the country. Absolutely absurd there. Their defense is absolutely terrible. So these teams have not been big over teams actually this year, which is kind of crazy. And that's solely due to the fact that they have been playing good offenses. So the fact that both these teams are pretty solid offensively, he thinks that they're going to push over this number. So I follow zero college basketball.
Yeah,
so.
I haven't been following college basketball. I know Tennessee's really good, but should be a fun one to watch.
Yeah,
hopefully.
No doubt. It's early in the season, and we have a 1 versus 3 matchup, which is great. Whatever they're ranked, 2 versus 5, I can't remember, but it should be good. All right. So to recap our picks, Tennessee, Florida, over 147.5 at -120. Timberwolves -4 at -145. And then Jets money line at -150 comes out to +416 for today's parlay.
3 sports. 3 sports. I kind of like it.
I know. I like when we diversify. I really do. So
we need
maybe
one.
Tonight's the night.
Need to get on the board.
Yeah, we got it.
All right. Let's get it.
Get it.